Succession planning in luxury hospitality. Future-proofing, not just filling gaps. Let's face it, succession planning often gets treated like that box of Christmas decorations you drag out once a year. A tick box exercise, not an essential part of how you run your business. But in luxury hospitality, succession planning can't just be an annual chore. It's not about slotting names into empty boxes on an org chart. It's about protecting everything that makes your brand special. We're talking about future-proofing the guest experience, safeguarding the culture you've worked so hard to build, and ensuring your leadership team reflects the changing world around us. The reality is that in luxury hospitality, the guest experience is paramount, and if your leaders aren't ready for what's next, neither is your brand. The big wake-up call. The data is unmistakable. A significant 60% of companies lack a CEO succession plan, and only 14% believe they're doing succession planning effectively. Harvard Business Review, 2021. Gartner, 2023. In the UK, the average CEO tenure has dropped to just over 5 years, down from nearly 6 years only 3 years ago. UK Spencer Stuart Board Index, 2024. Think about that. In luxury hospitality, where loyalty and consistency are everything, we're seeing shorter tenures and more turnover. And it's not just the C-suite we need to worry about. Leadership gaps at any level can have a huge ripple effect on team morale, guest experience, and brand confidence. This is particularly true in a high-touch, experience-driven industry where people are the driving force. Here's another reality check. Only half of leaders today feel they're equipped to meet current challenges. Gartner, 2024. The mismatch between what is needed and what is currently happening poses a risk to your brand's future. That's your brand's future at risk. So, let's rethink this. If succession planning seems like a routine HR task, you're overlooking its significance. Succession planning should be an integral aspect of your business, closely tied to the development of your teams and future planning. We need to move past the idea that succession is about cloning the leader who is leaving. It's not. The transformation of the luxury hospitality world is reshaping what leadership needs to look like, driven by digital advancements, wellness trends, sustainability efforts, and changing guest expectations. Your next GM or DOSM might need to be more tech-savvy, more globally minded, or more collaborative. And that requires us to look ahead, not back. 5 ways to make succession planning work. 1. Start with the future, not the past. Don't get stuck in the idea of finding a like-for-like replacement. Define what leadership will need to look like in the years to come. What's the strategic direction of your hotel? What do guests expect? What new skills will your leaders need to keep pace with the competition? 2. Build a bench, not just a backup. Succession planning isn't about identifying one person. It's about building a whole bench of people who are ready to step up. That means nurturing high-potential individuals, providing them with opportunities to stretch, and integrating leadership development into everyday conversations. Gartner research found that leaders who embrace complementary skills experience a 60% increase in team performance and a 40% improvement in their effectiveness. Gartner, 2024. So let's move beyond the one and start building the team. 3. Make diversity a priority, not an afterthought. Often, succession planning tends to focus on replicating the same types of leaders, with diversity being overlooked. Research from Glassdoor, 2023, shows that 72% of job seekers factor a company's DE and I performance into their decision to join, rising to 80% for millennials. Let's ensure your leadership pipeline reflects the world around us by eliminating bias, expanding opportunities, and championing diverse talent at every stage. 4. Handovers that feel like luxury. If luxury is in the details, your leadership handovers should be too. Proper succession means more than a new nameplate on an office door. It means clear communication, sharing of knowledge, and a phased approach to onboarding. In luxury hospitality, a shift at the top should not cause the guest to feel disconnected. 5. Make it part of your culture. This can't be a one-off exercise. Succession planning should be integrated into your reviews, development conversations, and celebrations. When people see there's a future for them in your business, they're more likely to stay, more likely to give their best, and more likely to keep your brand's promise alive. Let's challenge the old ways. Succession planning isn't a backup plan. It's a core part of your growth strategy. Too many businesses wait for a resignation letter to start thinking about what's next. Are you adopting that reactive mindset? It's a risk no luxury brand can afford. When succession is part of your daily culture, leadership transitions stop being a threat and become an opportunity for growth. This presents an opportunity for diversification, the introduction of fresh perspectives, and the cultivation of the next generation of leaders who will shape the future of your brand. Wrapping up, your brand's legacy depends on leaders. Succession planning in luxury hospitality isn't about ticking a box. It's about ensuring that no matter who's at the helm, your teams are energized, your guests feel the magic, and your legacy is protected.